So we're going to taste 13 different types of dark chocolate chips in chocolate chip cookies. We got paid to do this. Can you believe this? Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of chocolate in there, right?
A lot of chocolate chips. They're almost really sweet.
Yeah, they are pretty sweet, you're right.
And something I want when I'm eating, especially dark chocolate, is I don't want all that sweetness that I would expect from milk chocolate or white chocolate.
Right, yeah, in a cookie, I mean, you'd think, well, bring it on, make it sweet, right?
Yeah.
But actually there's so much sugar, there's brown butter in this. It's like you want something to kind of
balance it a little bit.
Yeah. These were Hershey's. They're the Hershey's Kitchen Special Dark Mildly Sweet Chocolate Chips.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, right. A lot of chocolates say what their cacao percentage is. It means the portion of the chocolate that comes from the cacao bean. So when you say something is a 60% chocolate, that's 60% chocolate, and usually the other part is 40%-ish sugar. So the percentage is going to tell you how sweet the thing is and how much chocolate it contains.
Okay.
These down in the 46 range.
Nah.
Yeah, we want a little more chocolate oomph and less just sugar. Huge chunks of chocolate in here. One side of my cookie has a ton. The other one has almost none.
It has a lot of complexity. Almost salty? Is that weird?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It kind of, the sweetness and the salt kind of balance out a little bit. And there's like a real fruity kind of, almost like, I hate to say a raisinette, but in a good way. Like raisinette's more sophisticated city cousin, you know. Right? This is Scharffen Berger Semisweet dark chocolate chip. We only recommended this brand with reservations, not because the chocolate wasn't great, which we agree, but because of the way it distributes in the cookies. The portion scoop being round and these being square. It was literally a square peg in a round hole.
Right.
And you get this thing where they kind of starfished in the scoop, and you get a whole scoop of chocolate and no dough, or a whole bunch of dough and no chocolate. No matter how much you tried to mix them, you have to do more work to make the cookies look good, which is, we're just trying to make it easy for you.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to see if there's a better choice.
All right. I don't know. I taste more of the cookie than the chocolate at all.
Yeah, and just sweet.
Yeah, just sweet.
I mean, I don't hate them, but compared to those last ones.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, right.
No, but you're right. This is just chip cookie.
This is Hershey's Kitchen Semi-Sweet Chocolate Chips. This is just 40% cacao, we estimate. They don't tell us. A lot of chocolate brands put it right on the label in the name. Hershey's likes to keep it dark or whatever.
Yeah, right.
They don't tell you, but you can kind of figure it out we talked to some scientists and really figured out how to find out.
Yeah.
And we estimated it around 40%, and that was lower than all the others. It really barely skims that bar.
Yeah, on its own, it's a little bit, almost like a flat chocolate flavor. You know, it's not robust. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's fine / good.
This is Ghirardelli, 44% semi-sweet premium baking chip. Honestly, I liked them better than some of the other ones we tasted.
Right, me too.
But I also feel like they could have a little more chocolate.
Definitely.
I think that cacao percentage for me is too low.
Yeah, I agree.
I like more chocolate.
Yeah. I'm getting sort of like a commercial chocolate flavor.
Like not like a special artisan, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's not very sweet.
Right, which I appreciate. It's good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was such a chocolate.
Yeah, like I'm a snob now.
Me too.
I'm kind of like, whoa, I don't know about these.
I know. I'm like,
gotta try some more just to make sure.
Yeah, you probably should.
These are Nestlé's Toll House Dark Chocolate Morsels, 53% cacao. These were recommended with reservations.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, 53% cacao. It's a little bit more cacao than sugar, but I still feel like they could do better.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, me too.
For that special one.
Yes.
They're huge.
They're little, I don't know what they are, little Monopoly houses?
Yeah. Or chiclets.
Yeah, chiclets.
Or fake teeth.
Yeah. They're a little waxy. And then I get a little cocoa.
Yeah.
And then sweet.
Too sweet.
Yeah. Woo. The Toll House. Semi-sweet chocolate chunks.
More like super sweet chocolate chunks.
Yeah. There's no semi about these. We estimated the cacao at 41%.
Yeah.
So this is down there with the bottom of the cacao in the dark chocolate chips.
Right.
They were not chocolatey for us.
No.
Big chunks means lots of non-chocolate bites.
Right, and as you mentioned earlier, when you did your initial testing, the chocolate chips sort of went all over the place when you were using the scooper to portion
this
them.
shape is not ideal,
right.
which is why you get this, like, here's half of the cookie with nothing on it and half with a couple of pieces of chocolate.
Right, it was the first thing you said
top.
when you looked at the cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a chalkiness.
Very chalky.
They're crunchy when you bite them. They're not creamy at all.
Right.
They're crunchy.
Yeah, they are crunchy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them,
Mm-hmm.
and yet no chocolate impact.
Yeah.
They're there. They're not exciting.
No.
These are Berry Callebaut Semisweet chocolate chips from King Arthur Baking. So Berry Callebaut is a Belgian company that has branches all over the world. So King Arthur Baking has these chips made by Berry Callebaut, so they're sort of co-branded.
Okay.
They contain the lowest fat level in the lineup. We found them a little hard.
Yeah, right.
And so that actually kind of correlates when you look at the ingredients and you think about the tasting experience. Our tasting panel noticed it as well.
So that makes a lot of sense.
It didn't have that creamy lushness that we noted in some of the other ones.
Right. Chocolate flavor. Finally.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? We eat all these cookies, we'll finally find some chocolate.
Definitely getting that fruitiness, that floralness,
Mm-hmm.
cherry.
Yeah, the little slightly big chips are really nice.
Yep.
You're not getting like only chocolate or only cookie.
Right. You're getting, it's an actual chocolate chip cookie.
And it's got a little bit extra chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always a good thing if it's good.
I love this. Love these.
These are Guittard Semisweet baking chips, 46% cacao.
Which is a lower amount, which I'm surprised by because so far today, if the cacao percentage is lower, we've been really unified in that thinking it was sweeter.
You can have two chocolates that have the same cacao percentage and they can be totally different.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, but they can have more chocolate cocoa butter and less cocoa solids or the other way around. I suspect this has a good amount of cocoa solids because we're getting a chocolatey flavor even though the total percentage is pretty low.
Right.
I'm getting the cocoa. I think it's sort of dark, not as...
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's attempting to be a good chocolate chip, but for me, it's not hitting all the marks.
Yeah, it's got little bits of notes of better chocolate and then gone.
Right,
Not
I
good.
totally agree.
These are Guittard extra dark chocolate chips, 63% cacao.
Huh, I'm surprised.
Me too. Not thrilled with these.
No, not at all, especially compared to the same brand, the different percentage of cacao. It knocked our socks off. It was delicious. I'm surprised.
I have to agree. And you know, our panel disagreed with us and
how dare they?
But they found it deeply cocoa-y, not overly sweet, intensely chocolatey. Yeah, we just didn't feel that way.
No.
We had a different opinion.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens.
And we're entitled to our opinion.
We are so there.
Interesting, decent distribution. Eat a piece.
Very sweet.
They're not bad. I don't hate them.
Same.
I've liked other ones better, and I've liked a lot of other ones worse.
Correct.
But I'm not sure what I think overall. I think they're like,
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nestlé's Toll House Semisweet, the classic, the original. And yeah, we're kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
I think I like them a little more because I grew up with the recipe on the back of the bag.
Exactly.
And this tastes like, I don't know, childhood to me, but
definitely. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, they're not exciting chocolate. They're not bad. They're fine.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand the concept of wanting to get evenly distributed chips, but I love getting a big chunk of chocolate like that. It makes me happy. I don't know why. It makes me feel like I'm eating something special.
I think the chocolate in these is really delicious. So I was all set to object to the amount of it's in there, but you get a good bite of good chocolate. It's yummy. These are Guittard Semisweet Super Cookie Chips, and they're 48% cacao.
Wow.
So we're consistent. We liked their semi-sweet chips of the normal size and shape.
Yeah.
So more is more for us, right?
Yeah. Also, not gonna lie, love that title, Super Cookie Chips.
I know, right? Super. And they were super. And they're 48% cacao, which is interesting. Again, it's in the 40s, which we're not always huge fans of.
Right.
But they seem to have good chocolate flavor.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And that quality, again, it's just, you can tell that there's so much quality behind this type of chocolate. For me, for a cookie, this chip is not ideal, just because it's a little distracting. It's overpowering. It's almost a little too bitter for me. And again, I thought I was a bitter girl, but
I'm kind of liking the chocolate, but I'm not loving how it plays in the cookie.
Right.
I feel like I'm having a bite of a chocolate bar and then a cookie and then a bite of a chocolate. Like it's not kind of melded.
Balanced.
Yeah, balanced with the cookie. And
Right.
it's not melding into one unified dessert. We have Scharffen Berger. It's 70%.
Holy cow.
So this is by far the highest cacao in the lineup.
Okay.
30% sugar, 70% chocolate. So that's why we didn't get as much sweetness.
Yeah. That's why it wasn't ideal for the cookie. I mean, when it comes to a chocolate chip cookie, I don't think this is the place for it. I think I know what this is. Yeah, this is really delicious. It's a really nice balance of a welcome sweetness, something you want and expect when you eat a chocolate chip cookie.
Mm-hmm.
And it also brings out the nuttiness of the brown butter.
Mm. Yeah,
More
the final
so than-
taste is like that nutty brown butter, a little salt, a little chocolate, cocoa-y, but
Right.
it's not like an unpleasant chalky taste or a big sweet,
Right.
mouthful. This is Ghirardelli 60% premium baking chips, and this is our winner.
Yeah.
We all love these chips.
Yeah, this is like the #1 student in school.
Yeah.
Who can also act and dance
Yes.
and do all the things.
It's a triple threat.
Yeah, it's a triple threat. It's absolutely delicious. No notes.
Yeah.
No notes.
We're good. Ghirardelli, just bring it on. you know?
Yeah.
That's what we think, but let's check out the ATK Reviews team's official results. Nestlé Toll House Semisweet Chocolate Morsels, Scharffen Berger Semisweet Baking Chunks, and Scharffen Berger Bittersweet Baking Chunks were at the bottom of our testing, and we recommend them with reservations. We can recommend Hershey's Kitchen Special Dark Mildly Sweet Chocolate Chips, Guittard Super Cookie Chips Semi-Sweet Chocolate Chips, Berger Callebaut Semi-Sweet Chocolate Chips, Nestlé Toll House Dark Chocolate Morsels, Hershey's Kitchen Semi-Sweet Chocolate Chips, Ghirardelli Semi-Sweet Premium Baking Chips, Nestlé Toll House Semi-Sweet Chocolate Chunks, and Guittard Semi-Sweet Chocolate Baking Chips. Finally, we highly recommend Guittard Extra Dark Chocolate Chips and our winner, Ghirardelli Premium Baking 60% Cacao Bittersweet Chocolate Chips.